I'm afraid it's been 9 years.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Young here and welcome to another Metal Gear Solid 5 news update. Kojima's at it again on Twitter. Last time he gave us hints about the trailer, letting us know that it will focus less on action and set pieces and more on story. I've already covered these tweets in my previous video. This time he's actually hinting the main theme of the game, and he's already posted 3 tweets to clue us in. The first one says, Gene, MGS1, Meme, MGS2, Scene, MGS3, Sense, MGS4, Peace, MGS Peace Walker, and Blank, MGS5. For those unaware, those seemingly random words behind each MGS game are actually the game's main themes. This isn't something that Kojima made up from the top of his head just now. These are words that Kojima had in mind during the development of each game, and these themes are universally well-known facts among MGS fans. Anyways, if you look at the very last portion of the tweet, you can see that Metal Gear Solid 5's theme is a 4-letter word with E being the last letter. Following that tweet, a lot of people guessed that the theme would be love. Well, sorry folks, Kojima was quick to shoot that down. In fact, the upcoming E3 trailer will tell you that, as seen on a second screenshot released from Kojima's editing room with the words, "Not for love." In my previous video, I covered the first image that Kojima released with the words, "Not for the future." Following the second tweet, more guesses began to flood in, and many people guessed themes such as hope and fate, both with Kojima shot down with his third tweet. In the tweet he says, the answer isn't love, hope, or fate, and then he proceeds to pose the clue again. There's actually one very important common denominator that people need to keep in mind about these themes if they want to make the right guess. Gene, Meme, Scene, Sense, and Peace. These aren't just the themes of their respective Metal Gear Solid games, these are all things that will be passed down onto the next generation after the conclusion of their respective game. And these aren't just my words, check this out.
Make Metal Gear Solid 5. What did you want to make this game about?
Well, I do have a concept and a theme in mind for Metal Gear Solid 5. From the beginning, I've had this in my mind, but I can't say it. I can't reveal that just yet. But what I can say is that, Metal Gear has always been about, these themes of anti-war, anti-nuke. It's always had these messages, and it's always about what to pass on to the next generation. Metal Gear Solid 1 was about genes, 2 was about memes, 3 was scenes, 4 was sense, and Peace Walker was peace. So of course, Metal Gear Solid 5 does have a key concept as well, but I can't reveal it just yet.
These are Kojima's words from a game trailer's video featuring an interview with the man himself after the GDC conference. That's right folks, when you're taking a guess, you have to keep in mind that it's a word and a thing that can be passed down onto the next generation. In Peace Walker, for example, the main theme was peace, and by the end of the game, peace was certainly passed on to the next generation. You'll know if you've played the game. In Metal Gear Solid 4, sense is the main theme, and in this game, nanomachines have become almost universal among soldiers and many people, stripping away many human emotions to ensure the most efficiency during battle. These individuals lose their sense. By the end of the game, sense is restored, the importance of human emotions and feelings is highlighted, and sense is passed on to the next generation. So, as you take your guesses, you have to ask yourselves what could possibly be passed on to the next generation in Metal Gear Solid 5. Something like fate just doesn't make sense. You can't pass on fate to the next generation. Now, hope and love, those could be candidates, but they have already been shot down. Here is my personal guess. Name. From generation to generation, family names are passed on, so this certainly is a viable guess. But what specifically drove me to name being the main theme of the game is the fact that the Phantom Pain portion could certainly reach a point in which we meet Solid Snake. I have a feeling that the name of Snake will be passed on from Jack to David, from Big Boss to Solid. But that's just me going out on a hunch. Be sure to let me know your guesses in the comments below. To be further updated on Metal Gear Solid 5, be sure to join the NASIAN and subscribe to Young Gear. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much, and Young out.